Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us we have the Panasonic RF-080. This is an AM FM portable radio. I picked this radio up at eBay for a total of $10. Yeah, cool looking radio for $10. A little side caveat, it didn't work when I got it. The battery bay was full of corrosion and I was afraid the radio might just be parts, but I figured for $10 I'd take a chance, and I'm glad I did. Spent a couple hours cleaning up the battery bay and I got it working. Yeah, not bad for $10. I'm loving this radio. Nice slim profile. So let's go over some dimensions. Let's see, the width of this radio is 2 1/8 of an inch, so just 2 inches across. We have a height of 4 7/8 of an inch, so almost 5 inches tall. And we have a depth of just under 1 inch. So yeah, just a cool slim radio from the 80s. Loving it. Okay, let's do a size comparison. I keep a CC Pocket handy. There you go. So it's taller than the CC Pocket, but just as thin. There you go, you get an idea. But definitely a little taller there. Okay, next I always have CC Skywave in the house as my frequency checker. We'll use it tonight if we have to. I found out that this Panasonic's really hot on the medium wave band. Love it. It's also really good on the FM band. It's just an amazing find. And it's cool looking too. All right, and then we have Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He loves a Panasonic in his hand. Yes, he's Iron Man. There you go. Deck of cards. Give you an idea just how big this radio is. All right. So let's talk about features of the RF-080. Kind of an interesting model number. So left-hand side of the radio. Let me just kind of zoom this down. Get up close and personal here. Left-hand side, we got a metal swivel, which I think is nice. A nice carry strap. Seems to be in good shape. We have our antenna here. It's a simple fold-out style, and it measures approximately 13 inches. It might be 15, but I couldn't get the last segment to pull out, so I just left it alone. For the radio, you'll notice it says LED tuning. That's a big feature for this radio, and it's really cool because this LED kind of goes to the top. So if you're at the top holding your radio and you're tuning it, you can actually watch this light. It's kind of cool how it's on the front and top. That's pretty interesting. Our dial is kind of a small micro dial. It's not very big. I'd say it's about a little over like 5/8 of an inch. It's pretty small, but it's got legible white letters there. We got the FM 88 to 108, AM. You got 530 to 1600, and you got a scale there, which is pretty nice. Now this radio tops out at 1670 during the day. During the day, this thing is a monster on the medium wave band, and I'm hoping tonight we'll be able to show it off how it does. FM AM 2-band receiver, LED tuning, again, they're really fond of that. Panasonic. Our speaker here, it's rather tinny sounding, but you know, you just turn it down and enjoy it. This is 1 3/4 of an inch. Right hand side, we have band select, FM and AM. Top of the radio, which you saw earlier, that LED tuning window there. We got the earphone jack, probably single ear only. I usually don't test them on old radios just for safety. We have our volume and on-off wheel, and our tuning wheel, which is a different style. It tunes from the top. Real smooth still. I like it. Back of the radio, we got information. There you go. Panasonic, got the model number, RF-080. Power source runs on 3 AAA batteries. I'd open this up, but I'm not going to. Let's just say that battery bay, after cleaning it up, it's still a little wonky. I got to be careful. The batteries can shift a little bit, and then we won't be able to make a video. But other than that, though, there's 3 in there, 3 AAA batteries. And then there you go, made in Japan. So I thought that was cool. I like to see that. Made in Japan, not China, not Hong Kong, not Malaysia, not Singapore, not Vietnam, Japan. Sweet. And of course, vented case. Okay, I'm getting a tangent there. So let's talk about FM reception. Yes, FM reception. Everybody likes this. FM reception report. Slide the radio over. I like to give this because it gives you a general idea. I can't really scroll through the FM band because of copyright material. I think they're getting better about that. I'll have to read the new rules. I think you're allowed more than 3 seconds now. I'll have to see. I got hit once, so I was only at 1.5 seconds of music, and my video was like not showing to different countries because of that. That was really weird. So here's how I do it. I base it on a 5-star method for FM. Starts out as fair and goes to excellent. So fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. Now keep in mind, okay to good right in the middle is the bread and butter of radios. That's the average. Most analog radios like this fall between the okay to good category. This particular radio excelled above that. This came in the good category, finding 60 stations versus 48. Pretty amazing. The FM selectivity was also very good, rated as good. The 3-star rating, just amazing selectivity, go with that sensitivity. I noticed that the AFC circuit was actually, as I was tuning it, wasn't very strong. So it worked really nice. I got the strong stations, but then I got weak stations too. So it wasn't too overpowering. Pretty neat feature. But you could tell there was an AFC circuit working there to make the stations nice and legible. And it was working out really nice. Loving that. So there you go. Good and good. 3-star rating. Solid. So if you see one of these radios, which I hope you do, pick it up. You'll love it. It's just a fun little nostalgic item. I'm already selling the radio. Yeah, go get one. Buy 2, buy 3. I don't think you're going to find it. I don't know. I've been looking for radios for a long time. And yeah, it's the first time I ever saw this one. I've been looking for years here on eBay almost every day. So I wish you luck. Definitely, I'll put a link down below. Maybe you'll get lucky. Click the link and then boom, there'll be one there. Or 10. Only my luck. Yeah, Todderbert, there's 10 of them. They're not rare. That'd be funny. But anyway, so let's we're tuning this to Radio Todderbert, which is at 92.9 megahertz. I'll show you what Radio Todderbert is. That is a turn it on. Is an FM transmitter. Here we go. See crane style. Yeah, I love this thing. It's tuned to 92.9. I got MP3 player hooked up to it, transmitting YouTube royalty-free music over the airwaves to this radio to give you a general idea. Now, the way to test is to play other videos with different radios, and then you can get an idea how this sounds compared to those other radios. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Top of the radio. LED. Right on. Love that. Okay, we'll demo for a few minutes. There you go. We got a taste for the audio. Pretty cool. Sounds really good. Of course, with mids and highs, lows, forget it. For that little speaker, definitely is tinny, but that's okay. It's an interesting radio. I love this little guy. Love that LED tuning. Looks really cool in the dark. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the transmitter, and we're going to go to the AM band. This thing is a little sweetheart on the AM band. I love it. Tuning an analog radio on the medium wave band is fantastic. So let's look. We're going to use the Skywave over here. We're at 10:21 p.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn it on and get it ready. That way we're ready to rock here. There we go. It's nice I got quick presets and I can do frequency, direct frequency entry on that. Okay, so turn this on. Go to the bottom of the band. This dial, for being old, it's pretty smooth tuning. So we'll go to the bottom. We'll make sure we're on AM. And we'll turn it back on. Get everything else off. Yep. Okay. That's interesting. We're picking up CHLO, Brampton, Ontario. 441 miles away. I could bring a loop in, which I think I'll do. Just to see if I can get gain on this. The antennas are very robust antenna. Wow, that's pretty good. So yeah, you can see the LED turned on. Beautiful. Okay, let's keep going. Let's start some more. WAUK 540, Jackson, Wisconsin. This is 70 miles away, 400 watts at night.
Oh my gosh, fairy boy! The little guy standing in the forest staring at trees when you've got him trying to endorse Biden. They say thanks, but no thanks. Then the whole swamp is behind this guy. Can I push back one question? Yes. It's weird. Why hasn't he endorsed him? Why hasn't...
KRS 560 WIND, Chicago, Illinois.
Failure as a candidate.
Because they're worried.
They're worried. And here's the thing. Here's what the Democrats have done. If you've ever gone to the horse track and you go and get a ticket, you know what horse you have in this race, and at the end either you win or lose.
Just picking up a hint of WNAX, Yankton, South Dakota, which is 460 miles away. And just to kind of show you the differences here, I'm going to bring it up on my Skywave. So you get an idea what's happening there. So yeah, I don't know if I told you, it's 460 miles away, 5,000 watts.
Maybe not so much. So teams are taking and signing dozens of balls in the clubhouse coming out, and then flipping them into the ground.
I think that the three biggest things for...
See what I have here?
Because it's great for...
600. Skyway is struggling to tonight. WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles, 5,000 watts.
I also was very proud of the price on the box, but they upped a little bit because of supply and demand. But of course, it's just a matter of if you're getting it when we tell you to move, then you get it at a lower price. But we're not going to hike it up too high because we made a deal and said that if something like this were to happen, we'd lower prices, and that's what we've done.
610. This is KCSP, Kansas City, Missouri, 400 miles, 5,000 watts on 610. So yeah, it's pointed that way. That's the direction of the city. Ground Zero playing, okay.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents.
Loving that light. It's just cool to watch. WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 52 miles.
Here's the good part.
Okay, country music here, CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles. And this is 6,000 watts. Starting to come in better. See the light coming in. Very cool. Hispanic music, WMFN on 640, Peatone, Illinois. This is 75 miles away, 1,600 watts at night. Trying to get 650. There you go, that music there's WSM, Nashville, Tennessee on 650. This is Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. Again, we're changing conditions. You can see all the tuning lights coming on. Excellent. Wow, it came in really nice now. Good deal.
Out of nowhere. He's just got to develop as a passer. So put him to the side for a minute. Somebody who's a little bit more, ready-made, I would say.
Here's 670 The Score, WSCR, Chicago.
James Morgan from Florida International. I know it's probably going to be like, wait, what? Who? What?
Protesters lined the steps of the Supreme Court Wednesday as justices heard arguments on a landmark abortion case. The case centers around a Louisiana state law that requires...
Okay, I think this is 700. Just check that out.
Rights advocates fear a decision could restrict access to abortion facilities.
We are here to protect abortion access.
When two buses crashed this afternoon.
Miller, your pal, just put it before live. People had forgotten about Ron Hext on the job he didn't in Philly. You're reminded every night.
Well, it's a lot, it's funny. I agree with that 100%. You know that I was...
Okay, so this is CKGM. I just turned it back a little bit. This is 690, Montreal, Quebec, 763 miles. So we're exploring.
Decision makers in Philadelphia and Ronnie when it came to young players coming up. And Ronnie wanted to be
I wanted to show you that.
And the other part of it was Ronnie was more
LED tuning at its best. 700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
On I-75 south. That will take
place between Telesville Road and Union Center Boulevard.
And shared more than usual. Criminals can steal information from your devices and they sell it on the dark web, or they can use it.
I was looking for 710 there, but we didn't get it. This is 720 WGN, Chicago, Illinois. Again, let's see if the dial's accurate. It looks like it's pretty accurate. Cool. Noticed it on FM too. It was pretty accurate on the FM. Love it for an old radio. This is great. It's a little beat up, a little nicked up, but hey, I'm happy with it.
Work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all.
So yeah, so 720 WGN, Chicago.
Less thing to stress about, especially during tax season. Head to lifelock.com or call 1-800-LIFELOCK. Use the promo code LIFELOCK.
Okay, there you go. This is CFCM Zoomer Radio on 740, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. A lot of you guys saying it's booming in your location. That's cool. Great station.
My dog actually salivates, like I'm getting them a treat. They drool over it. Dynavite is the best thing you can do for your dog.
Okay, this is WSB, Atlanta, Georgia on 750, 630 miles.
We know how important news, weather, and traffic are to you. Stay connected to Atlanta at 95.5 WSB and the iHeartRadio app. Listen to Mark Aram on FM and Eric Erickson anywhere you go. 95.5 WSB everywhere you live. The iHeartRadio app. Honey works on nearly every online store, including Walmart, Target, Home Depot.
760 WJR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles.
That's why it has over 100,000 five-star reviews on the Google Chrome. Seeing a free month.
Sam, Spring Court.
Just a little hint of 770, WABC, New York, New York.
Arguments on an abortion case, Schumer.
Here's 780 WBBM, Chicago, Illinois.
Outside the court that justice.
More still coming in from the far west. 1:45. Now 10:27. Moment 9:10.
See where I'm at here. $820 is typically WBAP, Fort Worth, Texas, 810 miles.
You're not going through Chris Paul. No, like that. And so maybe that's kind of where this comparison breaks down a little bit. Is Jordan McLaughlin is still
WCCO on 830, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles.
As being like a major defensive issue for him. His size hasn't been thus far.
No, I'm gonna tell you why I was just about to touch on it. You stole my thunder. Because nobody's
Fly with us tonight on Ground Zero. Glad to have him on the program. I think I expressed to you around
840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. Ground Zero, and then they do coast to coast in the evenings.
I first got a proposal.
This is about 300 miles away.
One of the things I always thought about was you spend all this time preparing, you get all this food, and it ends up getting destroyed in a flood or it gets...
Presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. Beer, wings, sports. On KOA News Radio.
So KOA News Radio, this is Denver, Colorado, 890 miles. Good pickup.
at a later date. There is something I want to do. Maybe we'll get to it next week. I want to get to do that.
Interesting. Sometimes late at night, the station's stronger than WHAS right next to it. So I switch between the two when I listen to Coast to Coast.
We'll find a way to mix this thing up every once a week. Kind of
récurrent pendant toute l'histoire. Et on va descendre dans les entrailles, littéralement, de l'Opéra Garnier. Elle baisse d'étage à chaque chanson.
You're getting a good idea what this radio can do. CJBC, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Yeah, the antenna is about as long as the cabinet, but the coil is nicely wound. You got a primary and then a secondary. Whoops.
Regardez, d'ailleurs, elle a travaillé avec un chorégraphe qui a fait beaucoup de vidéoclips pour SIA. Si vous...
Call now. 800-841-0908.
Toujours des gorilles.
0908.
Keeping you up at night.
So this is 870 WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles.
And across the east over the Battery Tunnel with a 1-tube shut, and the handling two-way traffic at the Queens Midtown Tunnel with a 1-lane closed each way. Throgs Neck Bridge, our friend Pat checking in, got a couple of...
Here's WCBS, New York, 750 miles and 880. Cool.
Bridge for your Staten Island crossings.
We're running out of time.
Going there, so low-level Brooklyn Mount, at least the 1-lane...
I'm taking a lot of time. High pitch winds 890, WLS Chicago, picking it up from the camera.
Now the forecast from Matt Rendy.
Oops, wrong way.
Hours will remain.
Hello, Mr. Conklin. This is the Lucky Gold Mine program calling. Wallace Bacon, your expensive quizmaster on this end.
Bacon? I don't know any Wallace Bacon. I don't believe in wasting my time and talking on the phone to people who obviously don't know the Lucky Gold Mine program.
If you answer one question correctly, Mr. Conklin, we will present to you a fabulous television
CHML 900, Hamilton, Ontario, 430 miles. Old time radio is almost always on at this time of night.
However, Mr. Conklin, since today is Saturday and there are no deliveries, you'll have to go down to Sherry's department store and pick it up.
It's the clearest I've had it in a few days. Can we go up to 1,000 here?
Pudding, is it, I don't know, how do you pronounce the name? Prigioni? Pablo Prigioni?
Here's WMVP, Chicago, Illinois, ESPN 1000. We'll go pretty quick here now.
Yeah, basically, we've already revealed 3 of the 5 honorable mentions.
Switch to Geico. Hey, sounds good to me. We could save hundreds of dollars on our car insurance. Which
Should be 1020 KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles away.
Not this again. First, get some investors on board, right? Nobody is going to invest in dental floss made of turkey jerky. Okay, I'm not with that attitude.
So let's see where the campaign takes us all in April, in May, in June, and July. And let's hope that at the end of the day...
Here's WBZ on 1030, Boston, Massachusetts. This is 880 miles.
All of us, some of us might rejoice in...
I'm just going to cruise up the dial.
That's Chicago and...
4444. Or learn more at Aurora at Home.
That would be great.
Yeah, the 70s it got a little crazy because it was the 70s when they wore the orange pants.
...in the game, and...
Post-constitutional theory that you and I have discussed.
White male against Jews.
They're saying, no. They're just holding... I don't...
5-4. Additional fees may apply. XL 106.3 FM.
A funny thing happens in Minnesota in
Hear music, let's see where it tops out at, and then we'll call it an end here. I think I want to say this is 1680. Yep. Cool. It's excellent. All right. Let's go turn that off. All right. Yeah, 1680. You know, written down for 1680. Maybe Grand Rapids, Michigan. Possibility. WPRR. There we go. So there it is. The Panasonic RF-080. A sweetheart on the AM dial and great on the FM dial. If you can find this classic for cheap, pick it up. $10. I think I lucked out. Not a bad little radio. The fact that it takes 3 AAAs is kind of a bummer, but yeah, it's still cool. I'm still enjoying it. Definitely rocks. For classic radios, I do love it. I'm definitely going to keep featuring classic radios on this channel. 80s radios just have that certain flair I like. Probably because I grew up in the 80s. You guys know what it's like. So there it is. If you love Panasonics, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos featuring Panasonic. I have another cool one coming up in the future. You're going to love that one. It's not a 2200 yet. I'm still waiting on that. If anybody's got one to donate to the channel, which you don't, I know you don't, but if you do, contact me. Comment below what you think about the Panasonic RF-080. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.